I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now that the wedding's over, it's time to go on a honeymoon trip. This should be one of the most expected memories for the newlyweds. It's time to create memories with your spouse. Fortunately, this doesn't have to be the most expensive trip to be perfect. After all, as long as you are together, nothing else matters. Luxurious lodging at upscale resorts and first-class travel to far-off locales may seem alluring, but if you've spent all your money on a lavish wedding or just want to enjoy the little things in life, there are plenty of affordable honeymoon destinations that can still provide an unforgettable experience. Credits to the US News and World Report for putting together this budget-friendly list of honeymoon destinations. Welcome to Primo Traveller. Delightful discoveries await. Before we show you our top picks, please like and consider subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our latest videos. Without any further ado, here are today's top 10 picks. Number 10. Gatlinburg. For couples who enjoy the outdoors, Gatlinburg, Tennessee is a no-brainer because it's home to 3 Great Smoky Mountains National Park entrances. In reality, Gatlinburg's population soars from less than 4,000 residents to more than 40,000 during the busiest travel times. It's understandable why the park's so popular, with the miles of hiking, bicycling and horseback riding trails, historical exhibits and cabins, as well as the chance to observe black bears, elk, deer and other species in their natural setting. Check out the city's other attractions, including the Gatlinburg Space Needle, when you and your new husband aren't touring the park. If you're seeking more privacy, Gatlinburg's a great destination for honeymooners as well as families. Avoid the tacky gift shops and instead visit one of the many local galleries, such as the Gatlinburg Arts and Crafts Community, to see how local artisans make anything from paintings and pottery to handmade brooms and jewelry. Number 9. Yellowstone. The tapestry of stars that light up Yellowstone's night sky make this national park in Idaho, Montana and Wyoming outshine even the most romantic honeymoon destinations. Yellowstone National Park is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts with its stunning peaks and clear lakes. Hot springs are surrounded by colorful pools, lush woods wind across wide meadows, and erratic geysers shoot streams of steaming water into the air. Since lodging in the park might be pricey, adventurous couples may choose to camp out or stay in a nearby town to save money. A single charge allows newlyweds access to the park's apparently unlimited number of trails, rivers and geysers, because entrance tickets to Yellowstone are good for a week. But set aside some time for the paths that lead through less well-known areas, such as the West Thumb Geyser Basin's hot springs and the Lewis River Channel and Dog's Head Loop's untamed fauna. Number 8. St. Augustine. This Florida village should be visited by couples looking for an historic honeymoon. The oldest city in the country has everything you might want, from a romantic getaway, cobblestone streets, charming hotels, close proximity to beaches, and colonial architecture. The oldest continuously inhabited European community in the United States is this village in northeastern Florida, which was founded by the Spaniards in 1565. Many of the Romanesque revival-style buildings in St. Augustine were created by railroad and oil tycoon Henry Flagler, who was instrumental in the development of the city and the rest of Florida's east coast. These structures can be found alongside the colonial architecture and narrow cobblestone streets. Couples who've just gotten married and have an interest in the paranormal can think about joining one of the renowned ghost tours in the area. Many of these trips stop at popular St. Augustine landmarks like St. George Street and the Old Jail. Number 7. Outer Banks. This section of North Carolina's coast is frequently disregarded by newlyweds. Old lighthouses, rocky dunes, and isolated beaches in the south combine with vacation homes, water sports, and kitschy beach stores in the north to create a distinctive coastal destination. Each community has its own appeal. There isn't a lot of nightlife, but there is a ton of beauty in nature. The Outer Banks offers the peace and elegance of a small East Coast town, but travel there can be planned on almost any budget thanks to its affordable hotel prices and selection of vacation rentals. These coastlines may not have the upscale restaurants and opulent hotels of other romantic destinations, but they make up for it with immaculate sands and an abundance of free activities. Number 6. Grand Canyon. Due to the Grand Canyon's size, newlywed couples can choose from an amazing variety of sights and activities there. Grand is an inadequate description of this canyon. The Grand Canyon has grown with the assistance of the powerful Colorado River for 6 million years, and for ages, visitors from all over the world have come to take in its magnificent red and orange splendor. You can walk around the Arizona Canyon for free after purchasing an access permit good for a week. More opulent choices cost extra. Since newlyweds won't have to contend with throngs of families for hotel rooms and trail space, spring and fall are the greatest times to travel. Number 5. The Finger Lakes. Native American mythology holds that this region in central New York's 11 glacial lakes is proof that the Great Spirit blessed the land by putting his footprint there. Native American names like Skaneateles, Keuka, Cayuga, and Seneca are given to the freshwater lakes in the area. Couples who recently got married and enjoy wine and the outdoors are drawn to New York's Finger Lakes. In fact, the Finger Lakes region is home to more than 100 wineries. Additionally, there are numerous opportunities for boating, fishing, and water sports. There are strenuous hikes available in the Finger Lakes that take place in gorgeous state parks that feature dramatic rocky gorges and flowing waterfalls. When you're not holding hands and wandering through the picturesque vineyards, lace on your hiking boots and explore Taganak Falls State Park or Watkins Glen State Park. Avoid the area's hotels and think about staying at one of its glamping sites for a unique and attractive accommodation experience. Number 4. Monterey. The focus of a honeymoon in Monterey, California is to appreciate the beauty of nature. This region is perfect for a pit stop on a road trip or a weekend getaway for two. Did we also bring up the golf courses? Some of the most sought-after fairways in the world are located along this section of the California coast. Visit the 17-mile drive along the Pacific coast for a romantic drive or unwind on one of the Carmel's white sand beaches. It's equally enthralling to explore Cannery Row, Point Lobos State Nature Reserve, and Old Fisherman's Wharf together. For the best deals, take a trip in the spring. Number 3. Martha's Vineyard. Despite its reputation as a summer retreat for the affluent and famous, Martha's Vineyard can also be a reasonably priced honeymoon location. The island has a laid-back vibe despite having an all-star summer lineup come. The opportunity to let loose for a long weekend is the main attraction, luring people to the vineyard off the ship. You can find astronomically costly restaurants and vacation houses in various areas of the island, such as Chilmark. However, unassuming towns and villages like Vineyard Haven and Menemsha still heavily rely on their marine industry and provide a more laid-back atmosphere. Early fall weddings on this Massachusetts island allow couples to benefit from lower hotel rates and deserted beaches. Couples who recently got married should consider leaving their car on the mainland to save even more money. After all, it won't cost anything to take a romantic stroll through the island's quaint settlements. Number 2. Glacier National Park. Glacier National Park provides couples with great locations for lovely photographs with its lakes, meadows and mountains. Glacier National Park is situated on the border of Canada and Montana and is named for the Ice Age glaciers that still remain there. Because of the breathtaking variety of its natural beauty, it's frequently referred to as the crown of the continent. With more than 1 million acres, this park in Montana has plenty of room for couples to spend some alone time. Although some companies do close after Labor Day, the fall is the best season for low-cost visitors because many lodging alternatives offer discounted rates. Snuggle up with your special someone in a tent in one of the park's campgrounds to save money on a hotel. Number 1. Ogunquit. Numerous soon-to-be brides and grooms are eagerly lining up their honeymoon arrangements as we swiftly approach yet another glorious summer here along Maine's rocky coast. When put under the microscope, Ogunquit is probably the most alluring destination for a long-awaited coastal Maine honeymoon because of its stunning natural surroundings, rich history, and delectable local cuisine. Ogunquit, which overlooks the Atlantic Ocean, has the idyllic mix of stunning beaches and magnificent yachts for which Maine is renowned. Ogunquit will undoubtedly have the ideal cozy alternative whether you're searching for a honeymoon suite or a tiny room at a bed and breakfast. On your travels, make sure to witness a spectacular East Coast dawn. Additionally, if you're in town from June to August, think about booking a whale watching cruise. Which of these top picks are you already looking into? Let me know in the comments. Also, check out this other video from Primo Traveller and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our 10 prime picks. And let Primo Traveller be your guide to premier destinations around the world.